Ginger Neutral here. Welcome to more Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Last time we went to the Temple of the Inward Looking Eye or whatever, and died so many times. We got so many game overs, like legit game overs. It's the only boss from the base game, not the updated, to have fucking game fucking over. I'm, as you can probably tell, very annoyed. But that's okay. I feel pain all over. It hurts when I sit down, but it hurts even more when I try to move. I feel sad. I don't even know why. I don't want to do anything today. I feel so sick. I think I'm gonna puke until I die. Hey, Jimmy, my friends and I flew all the way here from Giant Garden to get some sweet new flowers, but everyone got sick. I'm sure some of the flowers around here can be used as antidotes, so could you go get some pollen from them? I do it myself, but I've got to take care of these logheads. It's a real drag. So, yeah, that's the gimmick of this. Healing the sick. Each of these... here's something. I don't really know the specifics of which one represents what exactly, but Jimmy is coated in purple pollen. He feels a little happier, but he also feels nauseous. These are related to different treatments for cancer. You know what? I will allow a fight to occur because it just to show that it affects your status. So I believe that's for you. I feel sad and I don't even know why. Let's give it to you. Oh wow, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. I feel like a hummingbird made of starlight. Thanks a bundle, Jimmy. I guess that bee doesn't feel nauseous from it. Okay, I should probably do fights though, you know? It's kind of important to the game. A daisy! Wow! Okay, Rift from you, because I think we want this. Soul Sparks, I just really want you here with me for longer. God, that's so fucked. So sad. Damn. How do you get caught red-handed when the foe is asleep? I call bullshit. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I did it. Hooray. Don't steal the tasty apple from the Skitter thing. Or, yeah, the Skitter Shaman, or it gets mad and becomes more powerful and stuff, and that's frustrating. You can steal it if you're low on health, but do be warned that it's not a good idea. Unless you really need it, in which case, sure, whatever. Knock yourself out. I know I did. Just kidding. I didn't knock myself out. Oh, look, it's a ladybug thing. How cute. Oh, yay. Yay, easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, there's one over here. How do I get to that? Hang on. I don't think we actually need to help the bees, unless we want, like, you know, bonus stuff, by which I mean a light bulb thing. Okay, we'll get back to that. I believe that's just for short court shots. No, that doesn't work. Also, Jimmy kind of wants to go to sleep. Jimmy's coated in red pollen. Jimmy thinks it's good for him, but he also feels weaker. I think that might be chemo, specifically. Yeah. And we've come a long way. Like, look at us. We've got almost everything in the world. Whoa! I don't feel sick anymore. Now I bet I can fly in circles all day and not get sick at all. Well, maybe a little sick, but that's just because I have to go crazy fast. Thanks, Jimmy. I guess you don't feel physically weaker? Okay. It's a little not fair. Yeah, I believe it would have given us the unmotivated status if we'd been in a fight while covered in that. I don't want to do fights, honestly. I'm not in the mood. I'm still mad from the last episode how many tries it took for me to be able to fucking do the thing. And it wasn't even like really, barely even really. What do I do for that? Maybe it's this? No. Maybe I can burn it. Punch it. Oh. I think I did turn it off at some point. I think I burned it to death. Porcupine suit. I believe that gives you a permanent, like, counter. Yeah. Kind of hard to get into without pricking yourself. Yeah, I don't think we'll be using that. It only counters physical attacks after all, and yeah, that's just not enough. This one, his muscles don't feel as sore, but he also feels sleepy. Okay. Let's backtrack. Yay. So, he will start battles asleep. Wait, no, not that way. This way. This is the direction to go. And I don't want to start battles asleep, but I also don't want to start battles awake, but I also don't want to start battles in general. So that's fine. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm sorry for the vibes that I'm given right now. I'm still mad at how, I was so close. If I just had something better or whatever. I feel pain all over, blah. Hey, check that out. It feels like a big weight has been lifted off me. I'm so light I could run a marathon. You're a real peach, Jimmy. Oops. Forest Guardian. Why does she have... Why the boobs? Seriously? I think we might already have a trip. No, but that's okay. Okay. There we go with that. Jimmy, you're a real lifesaver. It's not much, but we found something cool over there, so you can have it. It's right over there behind where I was standing. Thanks again, Jimmy. Hope it wasn't too much of a hassle. And here is the last light bulb. We have every light bulb in the game. Isn't that awesome? I've never done this early. Never been able to access the volcano dungeon before beating the game. So I'm like actually super hyped for getting to do that, but we'll get to that when we get to that when we get to that. We will do that in the next episode, I promise. Because, you know, we're not doing it in this one because I want it to be a special episode. Let's get out of here. I got a jet, not you. I do. Yeah, so... Man, I love this game, but Some of the fights are really frustrating. And I'm not even just talking about bosses. Some of the enemies are just bullshit. And then there's the Rad Ghost and Super Rad Ghost, which are just plain annoying. City of Phosphorescent Moss. Is that this? I don't see any moss, unless we're calling all fungi moss for some reason, because generalization station? It's the generalization station. Wow, just like undulation. I don't know. No idea what I mean by that. Let's not do fights. Jimmy's nose puckers at the dead, sterile smell. Oh, right. I forgot about this. What the hell are you doing here, you stupid butt? Every time I look at you, it really pisses me off. I hate everything about you. I hate your dumb shit face. You're a damn fart is what I think. Listen up, you little girl. Wow. Misogyny. You're just worthless. I don't know why a crappy turd like you even tries anymore. If I were a dumb sack of pussy like you, I would just give up. That's it. I'm sick of looking at your ass face. This is Jimmy. This is the manifestation of Jimmy's self-hate. His exhaustion, his desire to give up, and feeling weak for that. Feeling like he deserves to be told these things. The kinds of things he's just said. I mean, yeah. So let's beat ourselves up. It's time to beat yourself up over it. And he can turn into every foe imaginable. By which I mean he can turn into everything that we've got the ability to turn into. And it's a good thing we are smarter than an AI and a 5th grader. It's a good thing we're smarter than a 5th grader, because I think Jimmy's younger than 5th grade. I think he's like 3rd grade maybe? I don't know. How old are 10-year-olds, like what grade are 10-year-olds in? Maybe that's like 4th grade. I don't know. Now, he is this guy. It's my icon on Steam still, because I like it. I like the design of the low-level goon. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Smirks like he knows something you don't. It's also kind of funny, that is the most profanity in the whole game, is this version of Jimmy has the most profanity in the entire fucking game. It's kind of hilarious, honestly. Iconic, honestly. I can't say anything else except that it's fucking iconic. Let's see. Okay. Oh no, Jimmy whizzes by with an open palm. Ah! Don't do that to me. It's magnificently combo. It's roughhouse. Let's, this. Let's, this. Sure. Why not? Okay, now he's a red-billed squawker. It's pretty neat. Everyone was kung fu punching. Everybody was kung fu punching. Okay. Let's call a shot. This. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Forgot you could do that. Okay, so, oof. Oh boy. Okay, Jimmy thinks of himself as a monster, which is actually pretty poignant phrasing. Am I right? Or am I right? Wow. Because that is the crux of this. Jimmy is seeing himself as someone who hurts people. Yeah. I wish I had more to say about this fight, because it's a pretty cool concept. Any time where you fight an iteration of yourself is always interesting in a game, you know? It's like, wow. Okay, well. Magnificent combo. No, let's use Soul Sparks, actually. Fully revive allies once per fight. Andrew's exuding pure life energy. Undulate. I don't actually know if he turns into Punch. I don't think he does. Which is kind of the reason that I'm staying as Punch, because I think that's more interesting. To do something that's the one that he doesn't, if I'm right, that is. Okay, let's do that. I did restock my items off screen, by the way. Probably noticed, honestly. And I'm gonna do that again off screen between episodes. And this episode's probably gonna be short, huh? That's okay. I'll just... I don't know. I kind of want to have these come out quicker because I'm never not going to be ahead, is basically what I've realized. I'm going to be ahead the whole time, or else it's just because I'm like a few months ahead of schedule right now still. Which is like fine. I don't like waiting for getting reactions to the stuff I make. I don't like having to wait for it to go up. I don't like having to pace it like that. It's like, come on, man. Come on, buddy. Nice Morant. Okay, yeah, I don't think it turns into punch. I don't think we're gonna have to fight punch. Jimby's Bobby turns into ethanol. Counter stinks. Counter stink. Yay! Okay, yeah, being punched Naka the whole time was exactly what I wanted to do. Look at what you did! You butt-licking little fuck! You made me so tired. I hate you so much. Jimmy feels a calm, sad energy drifting from the orb. Would you like to touch it? Jimmy feels the rough blanket on his skin. A loose thread tickles his arm, so he reaches up to scratch it, but he can't. Sleep has paralyzed his body. His head feels full of cotton. He tries to lift his sleep-heavy eyelids, but he can't. A machine beeps next to his head. The AC whirs on, and he can feel a cool breeze on his cheek. Underneath it all, he hears the sound of breathing. The soft inhalations of his mother, the congested sniffle of his father, the deep snore of his uncle, the throaty groan of his brother. Jimmy wants to throw the blankets aside. He wants to shake them awake and see their surprised faces. He wants to hug each and every one of them, but he can't. The pulsating mass, I've mentioned it before, I've said before, the pulsating mass is cancer. It is Jimmy's imagined monstrification of cancer. In order to, cope with the fact that maybe he can't beat this. He wants to imagine it as a monster he can defeat, not some thoughtless, mindless wrongness in him. Something that's turning his body against him. Manifesting as turning people he cares about against him. Manifested as corrupting everything. Dooming his inner world. Okay, we're not actually going to go here, but we're going to go here just to take a look. It's pulling at the entrance. Just want to show openings animation. Oh, Cubbins. Cubbins ran inside. I want to go in too, but it's so dark in there. To check on Cubbins, Jimmy. Are you planning on going in there, Jimmy? Be careful. There's nothing good about this place. Well, we'll check on Cubbins soon. Maybe I should have held off just for narrative reason. Oh well. Next time, Volcano. See you guys then.